What is going on, guys? It's your boy Junior and welcome back to Griezmann'S Road to Glory, now with episode number 7. As you can see from where we left off in the last episode, we did upgrade our Griezmann to the 85 Inform version. Without further ado, let's jump into the gameplay. Jumping into game number 1, coming up against a full BPL side. Quite a strong looking side, Emanike up top, Blassie on the left, and I can't remember what his name is on the right. Now, after playing, this is old footage, I recorded it a while ago. After looking back at it, I think I realised what my problem was. In terms of the way that, I don't know if you know the way that it works, but you connect the recording device to the Xbox and to my laptop. I recently realised that one of my HDMI cables was loose and the wiring that was connecting it had come out. So for my new episodes, I think it's not the next one, the one after, number 9 I think it is, the footage will be back to normal. Now, in this game, Inform Griezmann, good decision for me to buy him. He played absolutely amazing. Now, the whole episode, he was playing out of his skin. Massive improvement from his normal card, and I had problems with other Inform cards that I bought before. They didn't really play, in my opinion, they didn't play any better than their original card. Griezmann getting himself 2 goals already. And as you can see, it's not my recording, it's the lag. It was quite hard to play. I was 2 up at half time. I was winning, I was happy. If I wasn't winning, I wouldn't be happy, but you can see. I left the glitchy parts in so you can see the whole transition with it. Now, one thing on this year's FIFA, I have always struggled with 1 defending and 2 possession. Obviously, it's quite hard to keep the ball when you're jolting around the shop, but it's one thing that I aim to improve. Obviously, it's coming to the end of the year. The next FIFA will be out relatively soon, but I'm going to try and progress my game. 2-1 in the 54th minute. Manages to find himself in the box and he slots it past my keeper. Griezmann manages to run himself into their box, piling on the pressure again. Now, I don't know what it is with this FIFA at the moment, but I always seem to be coming up against the same sort of teams. There isn't any difference in them. '59th minute, he manages to find himself 2-2 up. Considering how bad the gameplay actually is and is scatty, jumping from 1 to 2, I wasn't happy. I never usually run with it from centre half, but considering how pacey and how quick Griezmann is, I thought I'll give it a go. Didn't pay off that time, but there's always other times. Isco manages to find himself in the box, slots it past the keeper, making it 3-2. 68th minute, Griezmann running into a lot of space, gets tripped, and then that happens. I don't quite know if that was him raging or that was him just a disconnection, but it went down on my record as a win, so I'm taking it as a win, and I'm taking the upgrades. Now, obviously, well, I haven't got any players to technically upgrade apart from my bench. I brought in 3 players. I brought in Krishawak. Obviously, you swap it out in the team. I brought in Konopilianka, put him on the left, and I brought in Vidal and I put him on the right. Obviously, as you can see, I did change the formation to fit these players in. Jumping into game number 2, coming up against a full League 1 side, excluding Marcelo at left back. Now, there's a lot of strong links. This team bothered me, seeing Di Maria at striker. 8 minutes in, this happens. What? How has that happened? I don't know what the bloody hell my keeper was doing. He shouldn't have been as far off his line. Di Maria absolutely smashed it, and it ended up being in. Now, I did drop my controller. I was quite annoyed. I wasn't really with it. 10 minutes, instant reply. Nods it into the back of the net. It's going making it 1-1. Now I brought in Griezmann and Vidal on the wings for the burst of pace that they have. With the formation that I was using before, there wasn't much width to the team where they were all centre midfielders. See, Griezmann managed himself to knock it past the goalie once again. Going into half time, 3 shots on target, 3 shots. Griezmann manages to find himself after the half, 58th minute, slots a lovely free kick in. Now this guy wasn't giving up, considering it was 60th minute, I was 3-1 up. Finds himself in the box, don't know what my defender's doing, slots it home to make it 3-2. Now considering my players are all quite attacking, I thought I'd switch it up, bring on a defensive player like Busquets, and he was holding it. Bringing him on did work. Griezmann in space again, darting past the players, takes a shot, just slots past the post, wrong side. Isco again, passing it to Griezmann, lovely skill run past the player, hits the post, Griezmann smacks it, trap knocks it into his own goal, making it 4-2. I thought game was over. This guy had other ideas, making it 4-3 in the 75th minute. I wasn't lying down either. Griezmann managed to find himself in the box again, hits it against trap, into the goal, making it 5-3. Griezmann again on the edge of the box, rolling it past players, hits the post. Now I love this card. Like, I've used Suarez in the draft, I've used Benzema, I've used other strikers from the BBVA, but he has a natural feel to him. I don't know if any of you have used his card, or the normal one, or the right winger card, but it just feels normal. What was that for a goal? It's a shame that the footage glitched out a bit, but that goal was insane. Now, considering I'm quite comfortable with this team, I didn't use any of the upgrades, I just let the team be natural. So jumping into game number 3, coming up against I don't even know what type of side that is. You've got 3 bronzes, the debatable, the bronze keeper. This is the one that I was a bit, okay, you're in Division 7. You should probably be switching that up. Griezmann, lovely touch of the ball, slots it near post, top bins, 1-0. Now for some reason the kickoff run, it never seems to work for me, but today it seems to be happening. Vidal with the pace, 91 pace I think it is, manages to slot past all of his players, finds himself 2-0 up. Griezmann running at the defenders, on the back foot, past one, past another, and manages to find himself a penalty. I think it was John Terry that took him out in the box, manages to find himself a yellow card. And of course, slots at home, 3-0, I'm home and dry. I thought I'd just switch it up a little bit, bring on a few players, rest a few players, and it worked. It's not very often that I make a sub that actually works, but with this team it's positive change. When I bring on a defensive player, the defense is better. When I bring on an attacking player, the attack seems to push more. Obviously I play quite a lot of my balls through the midfield and out, and with the new wingers coming in, I try to bring them involved as well. See there, Griezmann manages to find himself 2 goals, 1 assist. I get obviously an upgrade point for the win, and I got promotion in that game as well. Using the first 2 upgrade points, I'm going to swap normal Alves for Inform Alves. There isn't much of a statistical difference with this card, there ain't much difference in the stats. And for the second, I'm going to bring in Inform Bruno. Now, his card isn't the best. I can't remember how much I paid for him. I don't think it was a lot, but I'm going to give him a go, see if he works. If not, I'll swap him out for someone else. Obviously, you've got the bench that's becoming with stars now. That is the end of the episode then, guys. If you have enjoyed it, please do drop it a thumbs up. I will be bringing new videos out other than Griezmann's Road Explorer. I know it's getting a bit bland and people seem to think it's the same video. That's fair. I've got a few videos in the pipeline. One to do with Manchester United that I'm in the middle of editing at the moment, and one to do with the Euros. But until next time, guys, have yourself a good day, and I'm out.